It's Sunday, 6:30 p.m. GMT, and it's time for Sunday Smoothers. Sunday Smoothers. Broadcast to you from London with Zach Jones. Relax, pour yourself a drink, and let the music flow over you. Let the music flow over you. Sunday Smoothers, Sunday Smoothers. Zach dedicates Sunday Smoothers to all my friends, my family, and our Lord Jesus, Jesus Christ. Sunday Smoothers, Sunday Smoothers.
Be still for the presence of the Lord. The Holy One is here. Come bow before him now with reverence and fear. In him no sin is found. We stand
Hello, listeners, and welcome to Zach's Cozy Corner, my weekly slot where, as you know, I ramble on about vaguely interesting things. As you will see, this week there are some big changes to Sunday Smoothers. We have gone live on YouTube. So I'm now a YouTuber. Very, very happy about that. Now, the other thing is that my technician Frank, as we've now gone from WhatsApp to YouTube, I'm proud to let you know I've given him a promotion. So Frank is no longer my technician Frank. No. He is now the production manager. He's very happy about that. Well, sort of. He said, is there a pay increase involved in this new contract? I'll have to get back to the production manager on those things. Anyways, the production manager has explained a few ground rules, if you like, for YouTube. And they're terribly, terribly important. I'm not particularly technical. I get my Wi-Fi mixed up with my wellies, and I get confused between broadband and broad beams. However, the production manager has explained it's all about your algorithms. Algorithms? Oh, if I remember rightly, I think my grandmother had algorithms. Sorry if my production manager has started to giggle now. Oh, we'll just keep going. Anyway. Sorry. Okay, my grandmother had algorithms, and she got some cream from the pharmacy. It went away quite quickly, so I'm losing it, but that's fine. Okay, now, first thing, if you enjoy Zach Sunday Smoothers, and you wish me to continue and to play better and to sing more hymns, this is what you need to do. You need to go onto the channel and click subscribe. It's a big button. It's a red button. Click subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. You're not going to get mailed or anything. It just means that you like my channel. Once you've subscribed, as you'll see, there's a thumbs up if you really like what I'm doing. And that's all. There isn't a thumbs down. If you see one, it doesn't work. So just focus on the thumbs up. Cool. Right, as always, I'm going to go through our mailbag. This is where I review the correspondence from our many listeners in the UK, in Scotland, and far beyond. This week, our favourite caller, Joyce from Bishop Stortford. Hello, Joyce. Now, you may remember last week, Joyce said, have you had your inoculations? I hadn't had them last week. I have had them this week, which I'll tell you about in a minute. Also, Joyce from Bishop Stortford said, please, can we have your impression of the Queen again? So here we are. This is Zach before and still pondering whether to have his inoculation, doing an impression of Our Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Hello. This week, I was invited to have my inoculation. They sent a little ticket in the post. They said that I should arrive at the aforementioned place. In fact, it was a gymnasium. 9:30. So I arrived. It was very, very good. I hardly had to queue at all. Anyways, I had my jab. No pain. And I haven't felt odd at all afterwards. So, I would encourage you all to have your inoculation as appropriate. All the best, Elizabeth.
Well, let me tell you. So, I got a letter, as the Queen did, from the NHS, and they said, could you present yourself to Battersea Arts Centre at at 11:30 on Thursday. So I arrived at Battersea Arts Centre 11:25. You don't want to miss your slot, do you? There, I was greeted by some wonderful, I suppose, stewards. I think you call them stewards. And they had computers, and it was very, very simple. I just had to show them the number. There's a number that I've done on the internet, and then I was taken upstairs to a room, asked a few questions: name, date of birth, a few medical questions, and I seemed to pass everything. Then went through, sat down on a sort of a chair, and they said, "Oh, were you right-handed or left-handed?" And I said, "Well, I'm right-handed." And I said, "Now, this is not going to..." I explained that I was a pianist, right? And I said, "This is not going to affect my piano playing, is it? Because side effects and what have you." She said, No, it's all going to be fine." Good. So I just took my coat off, and then she said, "Oh, I'm just going to do the injection in a minute." So I waited a few seconds, and I said, "Are you going to do it in a minute?" He said. She says, "I've already done it, love." "I mean, you haven't." She says, "I have." "Oh, pain?" Madge was right. Didn't feel a thing. Not a thing. So, as I said last week, please do the right thing and go and have your inoculation. Okay. Now, this week, as you have noticed, we are now YouTubers, and we have my new production manager. We are going to... Frank, what are we going to do? Oh, that's right. We have some requests from Angus from Aberdeen. And also we have some new joiners, if you like, people that were not on our WhatsApp group, who, if you like, I've tried to send them, like previous Sunday Smoothers. But obviously, now that we're on the World Wide Web, there's a host of new listeners. And so, in the first couple of weeks, we're going to have some lovely fresh music and some lovely poems. But I'm also going to play at the end, probably for the next 2 or 3 weeks, some of the highlights from the WhatsApp days, so that the people who have recently joined can listen again. Going back to Angus from Aberdeen, he says, I love the shipping forecast. He says, I keep going back and listening to it again and again and again. And do you know what Angus from Aberdeen says? Every time, right, he listens to the shipping forecast, my version of it starts raining. I said, Angus, really? Yeah, it starts raining every single time. And Angus says he's got some pots outside his flat, right? And they hadn't had much rain, right? And so he's got to get a small watering can, fill it with water, walk down the stairs, outside water his pots. He doesn't need to do that anymore. He just puts on my shipping forecast, clouds come over, it rains. Anyways, so Angus, this is obviously for you. Right. Just before I wrap up, I'd like to do a few shout-outs. So, regular listener, Fernando from Pimlico, would like to send greetings and love to Trish. Trish, our listener in Edinburgh, up in Scotland. I add to that. Hi Trish, come back to London to see us soon. Also, I would like to welcome some new listeners. Marcus, a great friend of mine that I've known for many years from church. The reason that he started to listen was because, I'll let you into a secret. We were both ex-choristers. That means we used to sing in a cathedral when we were little angels, before life changed everything. I was a chorister at Lichfield Cathedral, and Marcus, about the same time, obviously I didn't know him at this time, was a chorister in Ripon Cathedral. Yeah. So many, many years later, you meet up in a church, and once a chorister, always a chorister. We may be in a different cathedral, but you learn all the same hymns, the same, church services. We sang in Latin. we've got an awful lot in common, although we'd never met until we met, if you know what I mean. Now, if you've read Lord of the Flies, it's a great book by, who's it by? Oh, I can't remember now. I want to say Tolkien. Lord of the Flies. No. Joyce from Bishop Stortford will know. Anyways, it's about choristers who are flying somewhere and their plane dips into the sea and they get washed up on a desert island. Read the book. I'm not going to tell you all about it, but it's about choristers. And if you read the book, you will find that choristers are very competitive. Now, me and Marcus, we go to different churches, but often we meet at the same church. And at church on Sunday mornings, we sing the psalms. It's beautiful. So we sing the psalms accompanied by the organist or sometimes the piano. Right, to cut a long story short, I think I'm a lot better at singing than Marcus. You see, I told you, choristers are very, very competitive. So, normally Marcus sings the psalms at this church, unless I arrive. Anyways, I think we can have chorister feuds this morning. Well, actually, no, what am I talking about? Yeah, we can have on Palm Sunday, we're both down to sing the psalms, so I wonder how that's going to work out. If there's 6 verses, I guess we'll do, well, obviously it'll start with me being the better of the two. Zach, then Marcus, and Zach, then Marcus. Anyway. I'm sorry, Marcus, but welcome to our new oh dear, get me tongue twisted, YouTube channel. Right, the production manager is now officially looking at the computer, and as you'll know, right, if I ramble too long, it messes up his megabytes. Yeah, can't have that. So I'm going to close Cozy Corner now and get back to more Sunday smoothies. So from Zach's Cozy Corner, bye bye and God bless.
To consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. In giving to all men we receive, and in dying that we're born eternal life. Oh, Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to Zach's Poetry Parlour. This week, I'm going to read a poem by Seamus Heaney. It's called Clearances. It's in 8 parts, and I'm going to read part 8 this week, which is about a tree. It's a chestnut tree that used to be in his front garden, and it was cut down. I thought of walking round and round a space, utterly empty, utterly a source, where the decked chestnut tree had lost its place. In our front hedge, above the wallflowers, the white chips jumped and skittered high. I heard the hatchets differentiated. Accurate cut, the crack, the sigh, and collapse of what luxuriated through the shocked tips and wreckage of it all. Deep planted and long gone, my coeval. Chestnut from a jam jar in a hole, its heft and hush become a bright nowhere, a soul ramifying and forever silent, beyond silence listened for.
This is BBC Radio 4, and now the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 1130 on Tuesday, the 2nd of February. There are winds and gales in 40s, Forth, Tyne, Dogger, Fisher, German Bight, Thames, Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth, Biscay, Fitzroy, Seoul, Lundy, Fastnet, Irish Sea, Shannon, Rockall, Malin, Hebrides, and Bailey. The general synopsis at 0600. Low 50 miles west of South Rockall, 973, expected North Shannon, 979, by 0600 tomorrow. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking, North Utsira, cyclonic becoming easterly, 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in South Viking, snow showers, good, occasionally very poor. South Utsira, easterly or southeasterly, 3 to 5, increasing 6 or 7 later, perhaps gale 8 later in south. Wintry showers, good, occasionally poor. 40s Cromarty, easterly 4 or 5, increasing 6 or 7, occasionally gale 8 in south 40s. Wintry showers, good, occasionally poor. Forth, Tyne, Dogger, Fisher, German Bight. East or southeast 4 to 6, increasing 6 to gale 8. Wintry showers in Fisher, otherwise rain or sleet with snow in German Bight. Good, occasionally poor, and very poor in German Bight. Humber, northeast Thames. Southeasterly veering southwesterly 5 to 7, decreasing 4 later. Rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Southwest Thames, Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth. Southwesterly 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first, becoming cyclonic 4 to 6 later. Squally showers, good, occasionally poor. Biscay, southeast Fitzroy. Cyclonic or southwesterly 4 to 6, increasing 7 to severe gale 9 for a time. Thundery showers, moderate or poor. Northwest Fitzroy, Seoul. Westerly or southwesterly 6 to gale 8, decreasing 4 to 6. Squally showers, moderate or poor. Lundy, Fastnet, South Irish Sea. Southerly or southwesterly 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first, decreasing 4 at times later. Squally showers, moderate or good, occasionally poor. North Irish Sea. Cyclonic 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first. Rain, sleet or showers, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Shannon, South Rockall. Cyclonic 6 to gale 8, occasionally severe gale 9 at Shannon. Rain or showers, moderate or poor. North Rockall, Malin, Hebrides, Bailey. Easterly 6 to gale 8, increasing severe gale 9 at times. Rain or wintry showers, moderate or poor, occasionally good in Hebrides. Faroes, southeast Iceland. Easterly or northeasterly 5 to 7, occasionally 4 in Faroe. Squally snow showers, good, occasionally